Welcome to AmayaGetsWet. Tonight I have a surprise for you. I want you to join me to come on this journey with me. As we embark on a romantic fantasy. You'll be taken to the forest, where magic and a tree king reside. Welcome to the Tree King's Muse, Chapter 1. The Kingdom of Archel is home to many non-creatures. Many we'll encounter throughout our journey through this resplendent land. Bountiful and fruitful as it is, the creatures that grow are the most naughtiest of them all. Shocked? You shouldn't be. Maya, you are never to go through Moor Forest alone, ever. You're a young lady now. It is forbidden. Moor meaning twisted forest. Why? Why was Mama saying this to me at 13? Well, the Douglas firs can't keep their hands off of you. Especially when you're ovulating. Any female that walks through alone, they are swept away and bred for their forest kingdom. They've got an affinity for fertilizing. How else do they grow so big and strong? Since embracing womanhood so beautifully, my brother chaperoned me everywhere I go, even at 25. When with male members, the forest is safe to walk through. In fact, in order for me to get to the market every third day of the week, Varen, my youngest brother, accompanies me. He likes to play in the center city with his friends, and I get to shop for fresh produce and gossip with Mira. Varen, come on, I'm ready. I tie my hair in a silk bandana, leaving strands of my black hair to profile my face. If I want the best price, then the stall holders must fawn at my beauty. Dee, I'm so sickly today. Where is Dhruv? I can see it in his little face. The red in his cheeks vanished, and his usual unhinged behavior now subdued and stiff. This isn't Varen's normal behavior, and I can see he's suffering. Poor baby. Go to sleep. Mama and Papa will be home tonight from Kilana. They've gone for Alia's wedding. I cooed to my little warrior. But how are you going to get to the market? Can't you go tomorrow? Dhruv will be back. He's nervous for me, his 10-year-old body barely holding on. Go? I'll bring you some medicine from the healer. Joe, I instruct. Waiting to hear Varen closing his chamber door, I slipped on my sandals and walked towards Moor Forest. It'll be all right. They know my scent, I chant to myself. They know that I'm usually with my brothers. It will be fine. In my reverie, I approach the opening. Large Douglas firs swish in the humidity and part without any hesitancy. See? It's fine. My left leg steps in first, and then the right. Upon my entrance, the forest closes its doors, no longer open for anyone else to enter. Now, usually, when I walk through with a male chaperone, the doors always remain open, as the Moor forest knows that we have to get back. However, today, I'm held as its prisoner. My mum tells me that you can speak. Could you please leave the forest door open? I have to get back and give Varen some medicine. He's got the seasonal affliction. My tone is soft and sweet. I don't want to piss them off. I finally take a break and really look at Moor Forest, and it is spectacular. The entire forest is filled with extraordinary Douglas fir. Moss atop each rock, and beautiful climbing vines caress each stump, engaging in their own affair. The fog adds a coolness to the atmosphere, providing a desperate reprieve from the heat of Anchal. The capital is always the warmest. It's bluebell season, so the ground is carpeted with the enchantment of the sprightly purple. I remove my sandals, as is the rule in any home in Anchal. Moor is the fir's home. I must respect it. The 3 mature firs swish their long branches around me. Oh no, I know what they're doing. They're spreading my scent to the other firs, deciding on who will feast on me. Guys, holy firs? I'm always chaperoned. It's only today. Could you just let me through? I'm struggling to keep my voice calm. However, another whir of their branches, and I'm suddenly propelled into the darkest part of the forest. The path looks untrodden, and dimpling darkness erupts. The calls of the birds delineate, the carpet no longer covered with fragrant bluebells. My feet are instead cushioned by soft micro moss, the emerald of the grove making my skin glow as the sun is only allowed an inch of space amongst these firs. You're safe. A booming voice threatens behind me. What the? I turn to face a beautiful man, green eyes. However, the shape of him is human, his flesh resembling the bark of his original form. Dark pine-coloured leaves adorn the top of his head, mimicking hair. He remained naked, aside from a cluster of branches covering his crotch. I need to get to the market to get to My brother needs some medicine, I whispered to him, feeling brave but also weirdly calm around him. You know the legend. You're not too... I know, and I'm so sorry. Is there anything I can do? I'm pleading with this man / tree / sexy creature. His deep, rich voice is soft to my ears, and I'm not scared. I'm slightly hypnotized by his presence. He moves closer to me, shrouding me from the Arctic cold, which splays within the deepest, darkest pits of Moor Forest. Varen is a good brother. I see that both of you walk through. You're good to him also. I'll see that the medicine is sent to your brother. In exchange, I want you to visit me. My people expect me to ravish you, fill you up with my seed, or they expect me to allocate you to another. His eyes feast on my body, watching my chest move up and down as I try to control my breathing. Do we have a deal, my sweet bluebell? His branch-like hands now touch my face. Huh? I did not expect his touch to be soft. I imagine the roughness of the bark biting my skin, leaving splinters in his wake. But what I mean to say is that my family, they won't let me. I look down, unable to veer away from his gaze. At night, I will call for you. I can see your little window from here. I'll sway 3 times in the opposite direction of my brother's, always at 11 at night. If you don't come, your body will be a debt to the furs. He continues stroking my cheeks, and I flush at the gentle touch of this large creature. I find the courage to breathe. Thank you. But I'm frozen. A deep, grumbling laugh fills the clearing. Don't be afraid. Not taking your innocence, unless you want me to. He's circling me now, taking in gulps of my body, my hourglass figure, my naked chest. I shrivel into myself. I see you walking every 3rd day through my grounds. I have a right to know who my regular guest is. His large hands now find my shoulders, rubbing them to ease my fear. I roll my eyes back in relief. should get back. Thank you. I didn't catch your name. I'm trying to avail my fear and arousal by treating this as a normal interaction. I know that I'm failing horribly. Damien. His index finger, which are 4 mini branches braided into one, trace along my sweetheart neckline. Nice to meet you, Damien. My name is Maya. There's a husk to my voice which isn't usual. My lilt is often musical. I'm known for being sweet, not sexy. Well, Maya. Damien said my name as if his tongue was holding on to each letter of my name. I'll see you here at 11 tomorrow. Don't be late. A shiver ran through. I was. Suddenly, I'm being wrapped amongst the branches of many firs again, twisted in a mirage of browns, greens, and pale yellows. I can barely recognize where I am, as the hurricane I'm swept in is harsh and unforgiving. I'm spat out of the forest and into the field adjacent to my home. Sitting there, I reached for my bandana. Gone. Probably swallowed in the hurricane. What the was that? A million thoughts raced through me, but one remained a constant. Excitement. I was excited to see Damien again.